when we first started working together, the biggest problem / challenge that I had was creating my web presence. Like, I needed to have an online presence, and I had tried creating my own website through Yahoo. Now, mind you, this was way back in the day, so, give me some grace, people. But I tried doing it on Yahoo, and it didn't matter. No matter what screen I looked at my website on, it looked like garbage. It was never aligned properly. I couldn't get things to look the way I wanted to, and it looked like I just drew it on a piece of paper and slapped a picture up on the internet. It was especially challenging to me because I did not feel confident in my ability to create a website, even though I was following the super simple tutorial that Yahoo had. It was just, computers were a completely new thing to me, and I could check my email, and I think I had a MySpace account, and I didn't even make that really well. So it was just tough because it was intimidating to try and work with all the different technology, and I really felt frustrated, and I felt like it was hindering my business because people wanted to reach out to me, but they couldn't find me online. And then when they did find me, my website was an embarrassment. There didn't seem to be any light at the end of the tunnel. And then you said to me, I can build a website for you. I can help you understand how to create pages on your website, how to put content on your website, how to understand how to keep your website updated, and I can make it super simple. And I thought, oh my God, really? And I was super excited, and I actually came down to where you were and spent, I can't remember, it was like 2 or 3 days, I think, working one-on-one with you. And of course, this was a long time ago too. The internet, I don't think, was as savvy as it is now, or people weren't as savvy as they are now. But I remember spending like long days because I was staying with my mother-in-law who lived a few towns over from you, and we worked together. Like, it was really powerful. Working with you impacted my life in such a profound way that I suddenly felt competent. I won't say confident because that didn't come until later, but I felt competent. I felt like if I had a problem, I could call you, send you a text message, send you an email, and I would get an answer in a reasonable amount of time. And I felt like you gave me a test page to play around with. And I went back to that test page. I can't even tell you how many times I went back to that test page and screwed things up. Used it for exactly what it was meant to do. Screwed things up, sent emails, and was like, oh my God, I don't know what I just did. And you were so calm and patient with me and really kind about, like, it's not a problem. You didn't screw anything up. That's a test page. That's why we have test pages. And it was great. So we had been working together. It really wasn't that long. Once my website rolled out, I'm going to say it was within that first 30 days after I relaunched my website. You had encouraged me to let people know that my new website was up and running. I had sent out an email to my client list, and it was, within the first month, all of a sudden, because you had given me so many tools to help people book online, and shortly after that website rolled out, I had an opportunity to go on an internet radio show, and that's how I really started going global with my business. It was just incredible that I went from having clients in, 3 or 4 countries to, fast forward to today, I have clients in 19 countries around the world, and they can book through my website because I still use that same tool today that you showed me all those years ago. And it creates a container for them to book the kind of reading they want, the length of session they want. They can pay immediately, and it converts it to their time zone, so nobody has to worry about anything. And that really started happening within the first 30 days of that website being rolled out. So, yeah. What do I attribute the shift to? It was definitely the tools that you gave me. Like having a rebranded website that was a little bit more polished, having tools that made my client journey easy for them, that really made the shift, because then when I had the opportunity to be on a global scale, everything was already ready for them. And it was a no-brainer, and people were booking left and right. I mean, I have to tell you, I'm trying to remember what month it was. Like, I went on the radio show in October, and we had rolled out the website. I want to say it was maybe September, because it was really hot. So it might have been September of that year. And then, yeah, because it was the Halloween show. I got on that show. And my months that are usually slow, which is like November and December into January, you know, people are doing holiday things and they're not getting readings. They're doing all these holiday things, and all of a sudden I was booked with literally back-to-back readings. And the client journey was so simple. That was what I really attribute the shift to, was that you gave me the right tools to make my client journey so easy that people just, they couldn't help themselves. They had to book. It's amazing now. Like, you know, anybody that's watching me now online can see the complete difference. I get friends that tell me a lot, and clients, oh my God, clients have been coming out of the woodwork to say how they see me and how much more elevated I am and how much more confident I am now, and my web presence is huge. Like, I don't want to blow smoke up my own skirt, but when you Google me, there's like 6 pages of stuff about me before you get into anything that's remotely not even connected to me. And I attribute that really all to the work that you helped me to do, the work that you put into creating that website, and then everything that you taught me that I've carried forward, you know, in my own journey, because you've just made everything so much easier for me to feel confident. And so when I rebranded my website again, I kept all of those, I'm going to say, sacred tools. You made me feel that I could learn, that I was teachable, that I was coachable, you know, and that I would be able to do things on my own so that I could feel confident knowing the content on my website is coming from me. You know, and if I don't have the time to do it, I know I have the backup there, that there's a support staff that's going to help me to make sure that it's up and running the way it should be, you know. And, yeah, my life is just amazing now. And a lot of it, like my business has taken off since we worked together on all that stuff. And we continue to do projects together that just every time I do something with you, it just elevates my business to the next level. Like, I can't sing your praises enough.